when you put me in there with lavender leaves and with chamomile, and you were pouring the water over my back.
I didn't know the flash was gonna come on. I'm sorry. I gotta get my footage.
Yeah, I gotta time it now. Oh, so another one coming out.
Does it feel better when you lay back?
You can talk about the placenta process. Our baby was a Lotus birth. Here, the Lotus birth. He was a Lotus baby for 8 days.
And that's the umbilical cord here.
It's almost dry and it's not even 24 hours.
Yeah, it's getting dry really fast. It's drying out. He's looking real healthy.
Very healthy.
Welcome to Legacy Birth. Today we are going to be interviewing B.Hill. She is one of the moms. We shared one of her birth stories on our channel, Legacy Birth, and we're going to be talking about Lotus birth, which is very, very exciting topic for a lot of you guys who are interested. My name is Legacy Along, the natural birth queen, and on this channel we share unmedicated birth stories to shift the way that you give birth. valubu.com. Now let's meet B.Hill. Hi. So let's dive into your Lotus birth. Do you remember the day when you decided, or when you guys both decided, like, let's do a Lotus birth? Like, what thoughts were going in your mind?
We wanted to do the Lotus birth because we both had like prior knowledge of just the detachment of the placenta, the detachment of the umbilical cord, and what detriment it can have on the child. And us about minerals and nutrients. That's something that's really important to us because we're like health fanatics. So to know that, you know, there's a lot of, I don't want to call it malpractice, but a lack of intuitive birthing in hospitals. That lack, you know, connected me to the reason as to why we're disconnecting our children from their placenta so easily. With the plethora of other things that they do in hospitals. Why? Like, and then there's stories of women who don't know where their placenta goes and mysteriously vanishes after they give birth. And then you know, your consciousness connects to that, and then you figure out the powers and the nutrients and the minerals that are in the placenta. So it just all made sense as to just like keep it there, allow it to naturally fall off. So we just started doing research about that, and that's I researched a few moms. You were like the top 3, honestly.
Thank you.
I was like, what? And I was just like looking how, you know, and honestly, it wasn't, I wouldn't say it was surprising. It was more so like it just felt right. It just felt like my womb was just like duh, like why not? Why would it be any other way?
Yes.
You know, and that's what we did. We was like, oh, we can get some. Well, we use pink Himalayan salt or sea salt to cook with. We don't use like table salt. So we just have like pounds of imported sea salt. So I was just like, we got that. And then we have herbs. We have all herbs, not only herbs that we have for products, but we have herbs that we take ourselves. So we had dried chamomile. We have all these different things. So I'm just like, just intuitively thinking, what can we put on top of the placenta as it's actually drying out? And watching your videos again and knowing how, you know, to cleanse it daily, keep it covered with herbs and salt daily, and other moms I was watching and their procedures. And we just went with the flow. A lot of it was like really intuitive, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was like that for me too. It's just something that you just know, it just feels right. It's
Yeah.
like that makes the most sense. That makes more sense than cutting it,
Right.
right? So how long did it take for the cord to fall off for you?
It took about 8 days. Eight,
Okay.
9. I almost forgot. Like I should have watched my video and really it's been almost 4 months. He'll be 4 months in about a week. So a lot of
Congrats.
stuff is like very vague. Thank you. I got like mom brain. But yeah, it took about
Is there anything that you want to do for your next birth? Like a goal for your next birth?
I want to make sure that have we have more footage. I feel like everything
Oh, okay.
so fast and it was just yeah, have more footage, and I would like it to just be me and Zahir, my child's father. I just want it to be me.
Mhm.
I feel like it was him which I'm totally not taking away from. I truly appreciate like his mom for being there. She's an amazing woman.
Mhm.
She's an amazing help. My mom being on FaceTime because we're in California. I'm from New York, so she was in New York, so she was on FaceTime. It was just so many, I wouldn't say
Things.
distractions, but it was too much. So I felt like if it was just me and him, he would be present and more hands-on. But he was on the phone with the midwife. His mom was there, and then his niece was in and out of the bathroom, and his cousin. It was just a lot. So because again, we weren't expecting it.
Yeah.
He came back from a regular 39th week midwife appointment, 1 p.m. that same day.
Wow.
So we were just like, whoa. I went from the car to like literally on the floor, like, doing my hypno babies tracks and like swaying my hips from left to right. That's all I can think about. Everything else was like total like a blur.
Is basically you're going to be the second person who received the certificate. So it's basically a certificate of recognition just to recognize you for an unmedicated home water and Lotus birth because it's so rare. And then you came and I was like, perfect. This definitely for you. It definitely takes a very strong and powerful woman to make those decisions. And when you make decisions like that, the people around you, your friends, your like if you have any siblings, your relatives, all those people that know you, they think about birth differently because of what you did. Like they probably didn't even know that you can give birth by yourself and have like a Lotus birth. So you shift their perspective. And I just wanted to recognize you for that because it's a really, really bold thing and it should definitely be celebrated.
Thank you so much. Definitely, I can tell you, like, it wasn't planned that way. And I must have a really good ancestral spirit
Mm.
around me because my plan was to get into the birthing center, into the beautiful
Mm.
bathtubs they have in those birthing rooms. Man. However, like I said, if you guys watched my YouTube video, we literally had a midwife appointment and came back, was stuck in traffic. And as soon as I got back, it was like boom, I couldn't even speak words. So yeah,
Wow. It was
yeah,
meant to be. Meant
yeah,
to be. That's
definitely.
crazy.
Yeah, and midwife came like 30 minutes after he arrived. So
Nice. So then you didn't even have to do like the hard work for the birth certificate, right? She was able to just do everything after.
yeah, it was pretty simple. Like she just gave us this it's like I would say like a little certificate, but I don't think it's like I don't know what to call it, but it has his footprints on it, and it just says his name, and it was born at home in an unassisted water birth. It says my name, his dad's name, and attended by his grandmother, my king's mom, and
Oh, cool.
yeah, and then his weight, 6 pounds 10 ounces, 20 inches long, and November 5th.
Oh,
That's it.
nice.
And then yeah, and then the birth certificate basically they basically have to like fill out some I guess some legal documents and send it to human resources office.
Mm-hmm.
And we had to fill out some extra paperwork, and then they sent it to us. They sent his birth certificate in like 2 weeks.